This is how you stay out of jail. A lot of y'all are tired of going to jail. I know y'all been back and forth, and then a lot of y'all, it seems like you be on the way to jail. This is not for those that haven't been to jail. I mean, obviously, you kept yourself safe for a long time, but this is for those that be struggling, going through so much, they can't be a good boy. If y'all having trouble trying to be a good person, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to remind yourself every day, no matter what you know. You know what's bad and you know what's good. When you choose to do bad, usually when you get time for that, it's probably most likely because you chose to do bad, knowingly that it was bad. This is not the same as like a kid. You're not a kid anymore. The kid didn't know that he shouldn't have drawn on the wall. The kid did not know that, you know, to just leave crumbs on the floor. The kid doesn't know that you just can't take something from the store without paying for it. So, but you get to an age where you know exactly what you're doing, but you still do it. But this is how you avoid going back to jail. You just got to keep reminding yourself every single day. Remind yourself of why you don't want to go back to jail. What are the things that's inside of jail? See, I never thought about it like this. You also have to think about it as if, like, you know, it's going to help you keep away from going to prison or jail, from doing something stupid. Usually it's from doing something stupid. So prevent yourself from doing something stupid first. You know, try to avoid dealing with liars. Stop being a liar. You got to start with yourself too. You got to stop doing the bad things, or else you're going to end up in a bad place. Obviously, that's why things happen the way they are, because it's all karma. Sometimes that's why your car breaks down out of nowhere. It's called karma. You know what I'm saying? But maybe you just like acting bad. Maybe you just influenced by the stuff you see on TV, and every day it just, you know, the music that you listen to, it pumps you up to it adds fuel to the fire, to your fire. So you got to learn how to start avoiding things. You got to start abstaining from doing things that'll lead to it. That's how you avoid going to jail. So keep reminding yourself. Keep reminding that you don't want to live in a restroom / bedroom. You don't want to end up in a room with another dude that might not know how to take good hygiene of himself. They be pooping and stuff. And I gotta leave the room. Sometimes you can't leave the room. They farting. And then what's for lunch? What's for chow time? You know what's for chow time? Y'all can't wait for chow time, huh? You just ate and you be like, yo, when's the next time? when is the next chow time? When you first get in there, you know what I'm saying? But when you're used to it already, you already know the exact time frame. Then you even know what day is serving what food. If you've been there long enough, you're like, oh, it's Wednesday, curry chicken. And it's crazy, they be having all kind of variety of cultures of food. They have curry chicken, some Indian, they have some Mexican, some rice and beans, chili. They got burgers sometimes at certain places, depending on where you're locked up at. They always got bologna sandwiches for lunch, PBJs, an apple and banana. Those are the healthiest. The banana and apple. Everything else is skeptical. You know, the grits for the breakfast. Dudes be coming up with great ideas like, yo, let's mix the juice packet. You can mix the juice packet powder, right? That you make juice mixed with the water. And you mix it with the grits and it gives it flavor. Some people don't have that much sugar. They'll save their juice packets just for that. And another thing I learned also, not saying that's a good place, but I learned how to make Laffy Taffies with the powder, the juice package powder, which they say kills your sperm cells and makes you go down, because they don't want dudes in there doing the, you know, playing around and shit. So they give you stuff that will shrinken you. And you don't want to be drinking that. What people eventually do, they be like, F everything. So one of those reasons you don't want to go eat that food. You get spaghetti. You don't know, somebody, the chef might be having a bad day. He might be spinning your spaghetti. He's like, oh, it's spaghetti day. That's what you're going to be getting. They got that. I don't like, all of it tastes like something, but really nothing. You know, they're all like bootleg versions of what you eat every day outside, combined with the different nationalities. And then you got people that start bugging you about the food. You know, hey, you want your this, you want your that, can I have it? Them boys be stacking up too for like the late night snacks. And then you got dudes where it's like they don't want to touch none of it. They halal with it. Just give me the sandwich and the apple. You know. But yeah, man, you don't want to be locked up in a cage, man. Not behind no steel, not no bars. They got you in there like an animal. That's what pet owners do to their pets that are bad and can't be controlled, that don't listen. They put them in a cage. They treat y'all like animals. Then you gotta listen to obey somebody else. You gotta do what you can when you can. Make a phone call only when you can. So it's messed up, man. You just gotta keep reminding yourself every day why you don't want to do things that'll put you back in jail. Stay motivated. You need God in your life, and you don't need the wrong people in your life. That's what it is. You got the wrong people in your life. You choose those choices. You're old enough to choose those choices right now. So it's up to you to change your attitude if you want to change and stay away from the cells. Because that place is a living hell. That's why Wallow said, hey, he did more inside prison, doing prison time. He did more time in the prison than he did on earth. Because really, that's not how you should live on earth. That's not earth, man. That's like a gateway to hell. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you die living there, you know? Isn't that like hell? Live in hell. So imagine if you don't, for the people who haven't got caught. Because like I said, some people, they unjustly, they get arrested and have to do a lot of time for something they didn't even commit. Then you got those who pay off the lawyers and get less time for something that they committed, getting less than what they deserve. And then you got those that are getting more than they deserve, which those are the ones that are the worst. Like, we got to break out those dudes. You know what I'm saying? Well, who knows? Who might a judge? Even the judge got judges. So you got to just let go. Let God take in control of you and your soul and go with the flow. That's the way to go if you want to reach your goals. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get to pick and choose where you want to go when you go to jail, man. You get what you get, and you end up with somebody, the people in the same room, that's who you was chosen to stay with. Either you're going to have beef or you guys going to help each other get through the time. And a lot of people get into beef. That's when the knives appear. That's when the weapons appear, the contraband, you know what I mean? When you start getting to know people, especially if they have more time than you, they are in control of what's going on. If you're a newbie, you don't have control. But going back there when it's freezing cold, when you're trying to enter there and just dealing with people all the time, men, no women, no girls. You can't even have pictures of nudes. And you're around nude dudes. Shoot. Man, I hope y'all like this video. It's about how to stay away from prison by reminding yourself every day, all right? Remind yourself, come back, leave a comment, like, share, comment.